Just did a couple curls on this side and a couple on this side, the back. What I'm wearing today is really just this long tank top and then these loose pants. Okay, babe, so I'm in the studio now and I have, like I said, a couple things to do. I'm gonna start by doing my unboxing. I'm gonna be vlogging for Instagram as well, so y'all gonna see the behind the scenes for that. But just a few packages to open up. I think those are our tote bags, some hair orders, and then the Canva thank you card. So yeah, just come along and unbox with me. So these are my thank you cards. I ordered them from Canva just because I switch up the design so often. It never really made sense for me to do a bulk order overseas. But yeah, I have them in black and I have them in white as well. So I'm gonna put these on my desk. I'm gonna put these on my desk for when I'm packing orders. Canva will give you like a little certificate of appreciation in the box. That's cute. It's gonna go in the recycle. And these are the tote bags. Really cute. These tote bags come with specific orders, so they don't come with every order. It's better or something. Okay, now it's time to start setting up to pack out these orders. I brought all my stuff down to my desk here. Gonna start with my label printer. I love this label printer so much. Oh my gosh, it saved my life on numerous occasions. And I think I'm gonna need more labels in this, but we'll still start with this right now. Let me move this. Now let's go through and start packing some orders. I'm pulling up my dashboard. I do it usually on my tablet and on my laptop when I'm packing. These are all orders that just came in this week. So let's start working through them. I'm gonna just start taking the bundles out and then leaving the boxes out on my rug that I use to pack orders and work that way. It's just easier for me. We've been sold out every time we restock. It's been crazy. It's been a blessing. But I'm just packing orders today like I do every single day. And I have like my last, I think there's like 10, 15 orders here. I just decided to come on TikTok to say hi. I have basically everything laid out here. You guys can see my tissue paper, but I also have my little packing station. I got this from Target. It's probably like a desk organizer, but it works so perfectly. Let me show you. It has my thank you cards. It has my stickers, my hair care cards. Like everything is there. It's probably, I don't know what time it is, but I'm trying to get to UPS by 2:30 the latest. So right now what I have in the boxes is the hair. So I went through my inventory. I just put the packing slip. I don't want anyone to see like addresses, so I'm gonna put that to the side. But the packing slip and then the hair. And the only thing I'm missing are my bags. I'll be right back, my satin bags. If you have a hair business and you want similar bags with the satin and the zip, I have a vendor that's really, really, really good. It's not the vendor that a lot of people sell. It's cheaper, like to order is cheaper, and the quality is a lot better. Let me show you guys the difference. This is from a vendor that a lot of people are privy to. So you see the material is very flimsy. It's not that it's cheap quality, but the material is very flimsy. I used to use these bags, but then I did a lot more testing and research, and I found a vendor that has these higher quality bags, and they're cheaper. So I do sell this packaging vendor on my website. It's linked in my bio. But there's a clear difference, like with the quality of the two bags. So that's one thing. Like once you have a business of your own and you start doing research, you realize everything doesn't have to be the most popular company that you work with, whether it's hair, whether it's like paper goods, like your thank you cards. As long as you have good quality, it doesn't matter if everyone's using them or not. You just want good quality for your brand. When you started your hair business, did you have inventory on hand? No, not when I first started. But when I first started, I was a wig business, so I did custom wigs. I still sell wigs now. I just do not sell them ready to wear anymore. So I changed my business model completely from making ready to wear wigs. That was like my competitive advantage, especially during COVID. Remember when no one was going to hair salons, no one was able to get their hair done. People were buying a lot of ready-to-wear wigs. So everything with that was pre-ordered. So a lot of that money I was able to, reinvest in my bundle business, which is the same business. I just changed, the business model. So, did you start off with luxury packaging? You know what's so funny? I want to say yes. Actually, I can show you guys one of my first packaging. I have it. I want to say yes, but at the time is what I thought luxury was. Really pink, really cutesy, really like almost like a young look to it. But packaging was always something that I focused on. It might not have been luxury the way that my packaging is now, where this is how, orders will come. But I tried. I'll go pull out one of my first packagings that I had. 1 second. See, I think I put this in backwards. Let me flip this around. But also for people asking, I do have an ebook out. It's called Rich Off Hair. It really goes in depth on the strategies I use to switch from being a wig business to a bundle business, specifically a raw bundle business. It's in my bio as well. It's over 70 pages of just my experience, my advice. Literally anything you could possibly need is in that ebook for your use, so you can tap into that too. My first packaging I ordered, it was from a US-based vendor. This was my original logo when my brand was Lux Life Hair. So it had the Lux and it had the Life. This was glitter. So on the first packaging I had, it was like 3D glitter. And it was just a satin bag, nothing too crazy. So I can't say it was luxury, but I definitely tried to not just do like, when I had the wigs at least, not just do like netting. I always had a logo on the packaging. And then probably like going on 2 years ago, I changed my logo from Lux Life, like this, to a cursive version. I just literally drew it on my iPad and I had someone on Fiverr digitize it. So this was my Submark logo. And this was also what I was telling you guys, the one that a lot of people use. This is a vendor a lot of people use. It's okay, but it's not necessarily high quality. Then I switched over to my high quality packaging vendor. This is what I sell now in my bio. So you see the difference. Like, it's not flimsy, it's so sturdy. And this one can rip easily. A lot of people sell this vendor. It's not that good. And then I also have, you know, the plain black one. But with packaging, I'm always changing it, always upgrading it. Like, that's something that I'm very passionate about. So there's that. I'm sorry. What size is that bag? I do not remember off the top of my head. If you send me a DM, I can get you the sizing. I have it on my computer. I try to remember certain things, but I can't remember it all. And it's funny, my bags are like perfectly fit to the dimension of my boxes. And excuse me, my bags are also perfectly fit to the dimension of my tissue paper. And I tell you, this took a lot of trial and error. I didn't just wake up one day and start doing this. Let's get through these. Wait, this is way too close. Even with my TikTok vlog, I think this is what, not my TikTok vlog, my YouTube vlog. This is what takes me so long. I just put the camera up, and sometimes as I'm recording, there's no audio or like, you know, random stuff. The lighting is too bright. So I'm really a work in progress. A lot of times people see my brand and they think like more than me, or, you know, bigger than it is. Even though my brand has grown, it's very big. It's just me behind it. So I'm learning as I go. I make mistakes as I go, but I learn through them. We're at 25.40. So I feel like these are a little out of order because I was just 23, now it's 40. This is three 22-inch raw straight bundles. These are my bigger bags. I wonder where my smaller ones are. Here's a smaller one. So I had to literally resize. Even little things like this. I had to resize the bags by an inch because as I was wrapping it in the tissue paper, I noticed that it would never fit inside the box. I have the bag link in my bio, so if you click on luxury packaging vendor, that's going to be this bag link. I was just showing you guys earlier the difference between this vendor and then a vendor that a lot of people sell. It's not that the vendor that a lot of people sell is bad, it's just that this one literally has better quality, and then the unit price is much cheaper. So for me, it was like, I need to share this with the girls because I was getting judged myself for, you know, a good period of time, thinking that the most popular vendor for packaging was my best bet. Nope. When you first started, was it hard to get customers? Yes, it was. You know how hard it is? Okay, as you can see, I just finished laying out the first batch of orders. My daughter's in the room with me now because she just likes being close to me, but she's just on her tablet. So if you hear that in the background, don't mind it at all. Now I'm gonna just start packing up these orders, and I'm checking the time. I wanna get to the post office before 2 p.m. today because the overnight pickup is at 3. And okay, guys. Now it's time for me to just label up these orders. Everything is packed, ready to go. I'm running late. I had some meetings with my suppliers. I had some meetings with the bank. It's been a hectic day. Typically, this is what happens. I think I'm doing one thing, end up doing 5 other things. But everything's packed. All that's left to do is add the labels to the bags. So that's what I'm doing now. I'm gonna knock this out, head over to the post office, and get these orders moving. I need these orders moving so that my customers can get their hair and enjoy their hair, get their installs. I need this going. I need this going. So yeah, as I pack orders, I wanted to talk about something very near and dear to me, which is postpartum. And honestly, I feel like a big reason that I was able to put so much in my business and I guess revamp it in the ways that I did to the extreme that I did was because of what I was experiencing during my postpartum period. I was diagnosed with postpartum depression in December of 2022, and in January of 2023 was when I actually incorporated my business. Funny enough, the day that I was diagnosed with postpartum depression, I also got let go from my job. So I was working in my field, which is public health. If you don't know, I have a degree in public health. I went to SUNY Albany, got a Bachelor of Science degree in public health and a minor in psychology. So I was working in my field. I can't say I loved my role, but it was a remote job. So I was able to be home with baby Hope, of course, and I was able to make money. But when I got laid off, the same day I got diagnosed, I just almost felt like I was gonna crash out because it felt like so much pressure. It felt like so much at once. But I was able to really take a moment and think about, okay, so what's next? And the blaring thing in front of me was this brand that I've been building. Mind you, at the time, I wasn't making that much sales, of course, but building the brand was always something I focused on throughout my whole college experience. Even post-college, building this brand, people will tell you, yeah, Marielle loves her hair business. Marielle is all about business. Like, anyone that knows me will tell you that. Hey babe, so in the car now and heading to UPS before 5 o'clock. Luckily it's not too far out, but I need to get there. Oh, there's hair in my eye. I need to get there before 5 just so these express packages can be expressed. I needed that. A lot of things popped up in the middle of the day that kind of held me up from going to the post office, but on my way now. That I was on TikTok live earlier, and I was talking to people about my journey. I was talking to people about how I started my business, maybe some tips and tricks as well. And a big part of like why I believe I was able to see the success I've seen so far really comes in with the power of believing in yourself and prayer. Believing in yourself is one thing, but being able to pray over your dreams, to talk to God about your aspirations, about the things you wish for, is going to be so helpful in your journey. Because I'll tell you, like, when I first started, I would wonder why certain people were successful, right? And I wasn't. I would wonder what I'm doing wrong, what I was missing. And a lot of times maybe it didn't have anything to do with my business, but it had more so to do with me personally developing as an adult. So like things as simple as customer service, how you handle conflict, how you speak to people. You need to be so self-aware about how you act when you're a business owner. You have to be so self-aware about how you conduct yourself as a business owner, because it all matters. And I'm sorry that it's shaky. It's on my dashboard, but I just had a little message for y'all. Like, you have to believe in yourself and you have to be prayerful over everything that you want, because it's not impossible. I was telling someone on TikTok today, like, it is not impossible. And one thing that might have set me apart is I never thought that it would be impossible. Everything I have now, I'm so blessed to have, but I can't say that I cannot believe that, you know, I'm in this position I'm in now, because it's all I ever wanted, it's all I ever prayed for, it's all I ever worked towards from a young age. Even when it didn't seem like it was working out, even when people laughed at me, even when people didn't believe in me, it didn't matter to me because I believed in myself. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't matter that this person or that person didn't support me, because when people did support me, whether I knew them or not, whether they were strangers or not, it hit so differently. It hit so differently. And I want that for everybody. I do want that for everybody. And my hair is still holding up pretty well. I did one more curl in the front because I just had to throw it in a bonnet last night. I was so tired. I ran off of literally 4 hours of sleep, and I had a long drive to and from, I had a long drive to and from and a long day as well. So my hair held up pretty well for just throwing on a bonnet. But I think tonight I'm going to put on a silk band or satin band on the edges, because it's only baby hair on this side, not on this side. But yeah, this is the style. Everyone's loving it. I'm loving it. I don't know if I can ever go back to the super long hair long term, because this is so easy. Like, the curls were so easy to do, and the maintenance I feel like is going to be 1, 2, 3. But we'll see. we'll see. Tomorrow we'll check in and see how my hair is holding up. The thing a lot of people ask me is why I don't do UPS pickup. Honestly, I don't know. I have no excuse. I have no reason. I just don't. I can and I could. I just don't. I haven't set it up yet. Maybe it's something I'll set up soon. But a lot of the times when I'm doing orders, I'm packing orders, if I ever have to take a break, it's hard to schedule a pickup date when you want to drop it off the same day it's packed. You know what I mean? Like, UPS will pick up your orders, but let's say I decide, okay, I have a full day today, but I'm going to take 2 to 3 hours to pack up orders. I want to ship them out the same day. I don't want to then schedule UPS to pick it up the next day, or if it's a weekend, maybe they only do weekday pickups. So that's the real reason why. That's the only reason why. It's not that I love going to the UPS store, but it just happens to be pretty close to, you know, where I live, so I'm not upset. This weather has been so funny lately, but it is hurricane season. I live in Florida, and it is hurricane season. There just hasn't been any sunlight. And one thing that will set you apart, doesn't matter what business you want to do, it doesn't matter what avenue you want to take, whether it be luxury, whether it be streetwear, whether it be skincare, whatever you want to do, whatever you want to go after, the only thing that's going to set you apart is the fact that you believe in yourself. You shouldn't need a team of people rallying around you for you to chase your dream. Because when that team disappears, when that team is not there, when you don't hear the support, everything will be a pause. Everything will be stopped when you need to be your self-motivator. You need to be your why. And honestly, be prayerful. Be prayerful in all you do. Because I'll tell you this, there were times that I wondered how I was going to do it, but God always made a way. God always made it possible. And I'm grateful for that. We're standing outside the UPS store. I don't know why. But alright, yeah, I'm just gonna go in the store.
Especially around here. Take the box for me, please. What? Walk away. Even though I do look a little rough right now.
This polo is not really doing the Hollywood justice.
What polo?
This polo.
It's a work shirt. I'm cool. As long as I got the Bahama Breeze shirt like Brian, I'm cool.
No, I ain't heard it.
That's when it started.
No, you good.
What is this?
What you mean, what is that? That USPS, man?
It's probably an international order. Yeah. Lord, it just started pouring outside. This is what I'm talking about with the weather. This is exactly what I'm talking about with the weather. Bro, I'm tired. I'm so tired. And I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat, but I still have some more work to do. I have a pickup order right now for one of my hairstylist friends who's been really plugging me into the Orlando area. So shout out to you, Ryan. If you're in Orlando or Tallahassee, book with Ryan because she is so elite when it comes to the wig styles, when it comes to the quick weaves, the silk presses. She really is that girl. So book with my girl Ryan. Plush Essentials is her page. I'm gonna put it right here, but she just sent me over a customer, so let me get that pickup order ready before I even sit down and eat. But yeah, y'all gonna watch me get that ready and then maybe bring it out to my customer if she feels comfortable, you know, being on camera. But yeah, that's it. And yeah, and after that I have a couple admin things to do, sitting down at the desk. So maybe we'll have another chit chat then. I don't know, we'll see. Later, guys. So this is the last order I'm going to be packing today. This is a pickup order, and she should be here within the next like 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to pack this up real quick. She's getting her hair done today, but I still want her to get the whole experience of, you know, unboxing. So that's why I'm doing the tissue paper and then, you know, the comb and then the hair care cards for her to take with her, as well as the thank you card because she's still a customer. Even though she's doing an emergency hair order, she still gets the whole experience. So yeah, I'm gonna put this in one of my bags, and y'all can just watch me finish up with packing this order right here.